friends, I hope you have taken out some time for me today because I do want to talk to you about things which are happening. I want to go back to 2018 when elections happened and people of Nagaland had great hopes and they thought that something was going to change. And I will talk about some of the promises which were made by both the BJP and the NDPP. But have those promises been fulfilled? That is a question that I leave for you to answer. Because election results came in March, and the promise of change is what was given to us. Of course, what Neiphiu Rio made a fool out of people by saying that there would be an early solution to the Indo-Naga political issue. And this is what Neiphiu Rios NDPP kept saying. They said that was on top of their priority list. Do you remember? According to the Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio, the first problem that was going to be solved was the Indo-Naga political issue. But has that been solved? That is for you to think about, for you to answer, my friends. So Nagaland has seen a government for 5 years which has not done anything at all. Not done anything at all. And why do I say it? Because I'm quoting what Neiphiu Rio, the Chief Minister, had said. And he had said, there is a hope for the Indo-Naga political issue because the Prime Minister Narendra Modi had signed the framework agreement which gives us hope that there is a solution. Election for solution, isn't that what they said? And we promise we will be playing active role to facilitate and bring early solution. I want Mr. Neiphiu Rio to answer my question and tell us what is the result that you have given. Where is that solution? Election for solution is what they had promised you. But has there been a solution? You know very well that Neiphiu Rio is well known for the corruption, for the bad roads, no infrastructure, and of course we'll come to Mr. Modi and his party later on. But first, let me tell you what the Chief Minister had also said, and this is April of 2018 after they won the elections. He said, and I quote, that there is hope for the Indo-Naga political issue. And because Prime Minister Narendra Modi had signed the framework agreement which gives us hope that there is solution. So, there is no hope. There is no hope. And this has been proved by them. Now, you know, what they said was, what Neiphiu Rio had said in April 2018 was that the party members should were to monitor the developmental activities in their respective areas and even on the road sector. Road sector, my friends, road sector. This is what he had said. And at that time, he said that the Nagaland government had sanctioned 50 crore rupees for repair works. Have you seen any repair? Have you seen good roads? Have you seen any work being done? But there is a road which goes to a resort, or rather two resorts and a palatial home, a mansion of the kind that kings live in. And that road has not only been made, but there is no dent over there. There is no repair required because the repair happens even before something goes wrong. And the quality of the road to that resort, we will talk about that resort also shortly, not today, but a few days later. And it is very clear that what he had announced, and he had said that the government would be distributing 3 years balance to the farmers, 3 years balance to the farmers, including the VDB, the Village Development Board grant and the matching cash grant. And they said that they would be calling an all Nagaland conference of VDBs and village councils on April 24, 2018 in Kohima. What has come out of it? You need to answer, Mr. Rio. And what has come out of it? My dear friends of Nagaland, you have to ask questions. You have to ask questions. You cannot be scared. आवाज उठा भी, भय नहीं होना चाहिए, डर नहीं होना चाहिए. Now, what he said on that particular day, and I have a news report of Eastern Mirror. And Eastern Mirror, you know, is a very, very well-known newspaper in Nagaland. What he said was that they would have, he said that the funds which were meant for the village development board and the village councils would be distributed directly to the beneficiaries on that particular day on April 24, 2018. Now, what is happening is, if the money which is coming, let's say the central government funds also, when that money comes in, and if that money is going to somebody from whom it is going to be distributed to people, then how is it going directly to anybody's account? It is going to the village head. But is the village head distributing that money fairly to people? Is there somebody monitoring it? No, because Mr. Neiphiu Rio, who believes in nepotism, who believes in corruption, will not do that. You will have to speak up, my friends. You will have to speak up. And so, here it is. He said that we have special programs for the farmers to uplift their economy. And we are committed to village development, and this fund should be utilized judiciously for village development. You understand what judiciously means? It means that he needs to utilize this money. He needs to utilize this money the way he wants to. Because after 5 years, you know that there are no roads. The village roads are terrible. Villages have not been developed. And there are no modern hospitals anywhere in any of the districts. What is happening? Ask questions, speak up. He had also said that he had reminded his own BJP members that his NDPP members, please listen carefully. This is what he said in April of 2018, soon after he won the elections. And he had said that the BJP had been kind enough to believe in the NDPP and its visions. So if the BJP had believed in these visions, the vision for Nagaland of the NDPP, what happened? You just had, ED notices coming to all the ministers and nothing really happening, no development happening. So these are questions that need to be answered of Mr. Neiphiu Rio, because he said this personally. He said this clearly. And this was immediately after he won the elections. He also said, all the NDPP candidates were promising, but they could win only 18 seats. And they did not reach the expectation, and therefore the BJP won 12 seats, which was above expectations. Remember what I told you yesterday. He is trying to project the BJP. It seems like sometimes the BJP is getting Himanta Biswa Sarma, so the BJP itself, Temjem Imna, or all the other BJP leaders, even Mr. Patton, the Deputy Chief Minister, they are incapable of doing anything, my friends. They are incapable. And why I say that they are No, I'm not scared of him, Bendang Mongba. I'm not scared of him. Let him do what he wants to. The truth must prevail. The truth has to prevail. You cannot allow him to keep people in fear. No. Let him do what he wants. Let him do what he wants. And I will bring the reality to you, because I want you all to have a better life. I want you all to have the courage to speak up. I want you to know that the entire country stands with you. When you stand for what is right, when you speak for what is right, you will be making your future better. Because for how long can we keep quiet, and for how long we are going to live in fear? And therefore I say again, Awaz Uthabi, Bhoy na khabi. Awaz Uthabi, Bhoy na khabi. No, you cannot be scared. Don't be scared, because it is the Neiphiu Rio government which is the corrupt government. Let me also bring to you what he said. He had said that it would send all its leaders to all parts of the state and make a case study for every constituency. So, Neiphiu Rio, the Chief Minister of Nagaland, actually promised that he would send his people, his leaders, to every constituency and to make a case study for every constituency. And as a result, what he said was that they would be able to offer an opportunity for the party leaders to analyze their own performances as representatives of the people. You know what has happened after that? They have committed so many scams and so much of corruption has happened that we know that today it is the people who are suffering, and people are bound to be worried, people are bound to be scared. Now the president of NDPP also said something, I will come to that, but listen to what Rio said. He said our slogan was change is coming. Has change come? Now change must come. Change should come, because change will come only when you speak up. And bhoy na khabi, satyo, bhoy na khabi, friends, sisters, brothers, bhoy na khabi, you have to speak up, because he said change is coming in April 2018. Has change come? I want you to tell me. If you have seen change in the roads, I got late in beginning this particular live today because there was a power disruption. He said change is coming, and after that he said now change is here. So friends, you have to tell him that now change is here. He has to be changed. This party has to go. And he said that we together will bring the change, and this is our promise to the people. Has he fulfilled that promise, my friends? He has not fulfilled any promise, and he has in fact brought the state to a worse situation that it has ever been in. He kept saying that change is coming before elections. After elections, he said change is here. No, change is not here. Change did not happen. Change should happen now. If you promise to yourself to change this government, change will happen. And then you will tell them that change is coming and change is here. Change is already here. Change is what you want. But I will again request all my social media warriors to come out, to get people out and vote, because you have the power to make this change happen. You have the power to tell Rio that his corruption has been called out, that his corruption will not be tolerated. Of course, you might say that he has the money, let's go to him. But if you keep taking small amounts of money from him, it is not going to help you, my friends. If you take that small amount of money and think your future is going to be better, remember that you are doing injustice to the future generation, which will ask you questions, which will want to know, why did you take money from these people and not do the right thing? Why did you destroy the future of the future generations? You will be questioned on that. So for a small gain, do not destroy the larger gain that your coming generations can have. Now, Rio, what he did was, he had also come up with the common minimum program. Do you remember that? And the president of NDPP at that time had said that the party's doors were open for all other party workers who had wandered away to other parties, and that is how they had destroyed the democracy of Nagaland. Yes, it became an opposition-less legislative assembly, but earlier also you have had an opposition-less assembly, but this time it was deliberately done because that is what the BJP also believes in. So it is Neiphiu Rio who actually made sure that all the challenges which were there have just disappeared, and people have forgotten to ask about what happened to the promises that they made. The promises that they made, of course, was for change, for solution. Nothing has happened. Roads are in a bad condition, and please do write and tell me what are the problems that you are facing. Look at the way. Did you see my video on the roads in Newmarket in Dimapur? When I go to Kohima and other places, I will. Jal Jeevan Mission. Does everybody get clean water, friends? I want you to tell me. Do you get clean water? Does this government provide you with clean water? Has this government provided you with the basic facilities that you should have? Has this government even bothered about providing water so that you do not have to run hither and thither for clean water? There are so many waterborne diseases that Nagaland obviously suffers from because of the dirty water. Who's responsible for playing with your health, for not providing you medical facilities? Of course, you have your, in your villages, you don't really have a new, anywhere. You don't have any new hospitals, nowhere. So who is responsible for that? It has to be the government which is in power today. If I talk about, this is what, he had said, but let me also tell you what happened when he came in and what happened after a few months. What Neiphiu Rio kept saying was that the government would work hard to come up with a solution for the age-old Naga political issue. And he said that we want development. Listen to what Mr. Neiphiu Rio said. He said we want development and we will work very hard to settle the Naga political issue at the earliest. And this is what he told reporters after he took oath at the Kohima local ground. Now, I want you to speak up, friends, because what he said was, and you must listen to what he said. He said, we will extend our fullest cooperation to the government of India. Isn't the government of India supposed to be extending full cooperation to the government of Nagaland for the development of Nagaland? But Neiphiu Rio, who took oath and told the press on that day that they were, indebted to Narendra Modi. He said, and I quote, we will extend our fullest cooperation to the government of India under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi in our collective endeavor to bring lasting peace in Nagaland. And now I can see peace and development is what they're talking about. Where is the peace and where is the development? Where is the solution? Election for solution is what he said. Did he not say it, friends? You have to speak up now and ask questions and ask him that he had said that there would be election for solution. What is the solution? That there are certain people who have built these huge resorts, and Nagaland is a dry state. But in those resorts, you have a bar, and the most expensive of liquor is served over there. How come? Isn't that a question that you need to ask? Hi, Athai Kame. And hello, Asang. I'm so happy that you have joined us. I want more of you to comment, more of you to tell me what is it that you want me to talk about. So let me now go on to what he said. And he said that the votes that were cast, yes, hi AAAs, the votes that were cast would not go in vain. Have they resulted in anything positive, my dear friends? You have to tell me. He said that they would bring change, they would work for all sections, and they will leave no one behind. Everybody has been left behind except the Chief Minister, Neiphiu Rio, and his family. It is only nepotism. I hear that there are people who are going to be contesting elections who are from his family, and I believe there is, I want to know, some people were commenting, and I saw that somebody has a very expensive car, 11 crore car. Name the person. Who is the person who owns a car worth 11 crore? 11 crores. Yes, accountability from the bureaucracy also. The bureaucracy is bought over and they are under so much of pressure. I guess this is the only way they can actually do something. But when the Chief Minister had promised that they would maintain harmonious relationship with other states in the Northeast, in the greater interest of the Naga people, what did he mean? And this is a question that you need to ask him. What he said was that the people and the masses were their high command. And he had assured the people of Nagaland that they would work tirelessly towards fulfilling the promises made to the people of Nagaland. Tell me, what promises has he fulfilled? Friends, you have to speak up. And because if I now go on to another news report from the Indian Express of December 24, 2018. The headline is 2018 fails to realize Nagaland's dream. 2023 fails to realize Nagaland's dream. And this news headline also is followed by this one-liner which says the chorus for a resolution before the 2019 Lok Sabha elections grew louder during the year. It also became a major issue before the assembly elections in February. So, in February, they were promising that change was coming and election was for solution. Neither did the solution come. And when the change happened, it was mainly the change of power, the lust for power, which made them change probably a chair, but the chair of the chief minister went to Rio. And of course, when the 2019 elections were near, people demanded, and he was saying consistently that there would be change. Then why is it that he's still with the BJP? Why is it that he's allowing the BJP to ask for more seats? Because Rio is working only for the BJP. Rio is not working for the people of Nagaland. Mr. Rio is working for the BJP. He is compromising the pride, the identity of the people of Nagaland. Naga people must raise their voice. Awaz uthabi. Awaz uthabi. Unless you raise your voice, unless you go past the fear that is being generated and deliberately, you all are deliberately made to feel that fear. That fear is coming to you because they want you to feel the fear, because they don't want you to speak. Bhoy na khabi. Bhoy na khabi. Yes, Triple A's rights. How do we bring back Congress as a viable alternative to Rio? It is for the people to cast their vote. The Congress party will not go out to break any party, to mislead you, to give you false promises. No. But if you vote for the Congress, there will be hope. Congress is hope, and if Congress comes, there is hope. And if Congress is there, there is hope. Because the only party which has been raising your issues even now, collecting information for your sake, is the Congress party. The activists within the Congress party, the leaders of the Congress party. We may have fallen short at a number of places, but that does not mean that the Congress is going to keep quiet if something wrong is happening. No. And I would also like to tell you that I have been sent from Delhi to support the Congress party here. And that is why I am going out to meet you. I want to know your problems, your issues, and not just problems, issues. I want to know what is happening to the young people, the musicians. I see that there is some new music video which is being released every now and then, some video that you have made. There are so many amongst you who are podcasters, and I have so much respect for artists because I understand what being an artist is. Lucky guy, good evening. And I hope that you will write to me on my Facebook, because there is no inbox on YouTube. So please do write so that I can answer your questions, take up the issues that you want me to take up. And I had shared the links to my various social media accounts. Please do like and subscribe and follow each one. Now, look, what happened? How the BJP had said election for solution, and everybody, including the Naga People's Front and the Nationalist Democratic Progressive Party, which was led by Rio, had gone with them. But at that point of time, whatever might have happened, it's very, very clear that these were all false promises. These were all fake promises. Because if I take you to the manifesto of the BJP, they made 75 promises for India. And if this is a trouble engine sarkar, then you can understand what was going to happen. So the double engine is a trouble engine. You know what the 75 resolutions included? I'm not going to go through all of them, because tomorrow we will talk only about what the BJP has done. And I'll also tell you what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So they had said that farmers' income will be doubled by 2022. Have farmers' incomes been doubled? Doubled? It's 2023 now. Farmers have to stand up and speak. They said that there would be a creation of 10,000 new farmer producer organizations. Have there been 10,000 new farmer producer organizations created? They said a number of things. They also said that a pension scheme for small and marginal farmers to ensure social security after 60 years of age would be brought in. Has it happened? For youth and education, they said that all secondary schools would come under the Operation Digital Board. Have all the secondary schools got digital boards, or do you have a blackboard or a whiteboard? Do you have digital boards? You know what a digital board is? Well, they need to tell us. They also said that an investment of 1 lakh crore in higher education through revitalizing of infrastructure and systems in education would be enabled. Has that happened? They said that they would work towards increasing the number of seats in premier management institutes. How many students have managed to get admission in premier management institutes like IIM, and how many more have got admissions there? Tell me, has it happened, friends? And this is a double engine so-called sarkar. They said that they would also increase the number of seats in premier engineering institute. Has it happened? It hasn't. It hasn't. That's a very good question, Triple Ace. They might have a whole lot of karyakartas, but those karyakartas, if they are fooling you, you should make a video also. All of us should sit on Facebook, make short videos and empower people, make them aware so that they vote for the right people. The right people sometimes keep quiet because they don't know how to be ballistic, how to scream and shout like these people do. But if since the time that Nagaland first participated in elections and became part of India, there has been development. But after that, what? Has any development happened after that? I will talk to you about that also probably tomorrow, because today I am only going to restrict myself till here. I want you to answer these questions. I want the village people to answer these questions. I want people in urban cities also to answer these questions. Is there a pakka house for every family, which was promised by the BJP? Just an LPG gas cylinder connection to all poor rural households. How many rural households are getting a replacement for that under the Ujjwala Yojana? How many houses have water taps? It is actually one basti with one tap rather than har ghar jal, har ghar nal. There is no har ghar nal. You know how difficult it is as far as water is concerned. You know that very well. What about the Swachh Bharat mission? They said that there would be 100% electrification of all households, and you know very well 100% electrifications is what they had said. But where is the 100% electrification? You'd never know. You know, I'm sitting in a hotel room where there is an inverter, so there every time there is a power disruption, the voltage fluctuation is there, but at least I get the I do get power supply restored due to the generator, not the inverter really, the generator. But tell me, does it happen for every home outside a hotel? They had said that every citizen would have access to a bank account, but how much of money do you have when you don't have a job? When you have to go out looking for a job, if there is a hotel management institute, you all make such fantastic dishes, and then you have to go out looking for jobs. They had said that there would be 175 gigawatt of renewable energy capacity. This is what they said. 175 gigawatt of renewable energy capacity would be achieved. They said that they were striving to achieve 10% blending of ethanol in petrol, and you know that the new pension scheme which was brought by the Atal Bihari Vajpayee government, and Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, God bless his soul, he's no longer there, don't want to talk about him, but people are suffering because of the NPS, the new pension scheme. The old pension scheme which has been brought to the people, to the government employees of Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, and now Himachal Pradesh, because the Congress government is there. Imchen, you're Congress by blood. If you're Congress by blood, make sure that you go out and vote, and you make sure that at least 10 people will go out with you and vote. That is necessary. There are so many things that the BJP had said. They said that every house will have a toilet. How many houses in the villages have toilets? In the eastern part of Nagaland, there are so many people who are talking to me from eastern Nagaland, and I want you all to know that you are a prime concern for all of us. A better life, better roads, infrastructure, medical facilities, water, power supply, and education, good education for your children is required. Of course, you know what the BJP at the center would say, and their leaders and their spokespersons would say? They would say, no, everybody in Nagaland is getting good education because they talk in English. Because over there are very few who can do that. But with no offense meant to that, because they live in the mainland where they talk in Hindi, they study in Hindi. They like to do it. They don't want anybody to study in English. Do you know that the BJP, which is actually the political wing of the RSS, is actually implementing strange and weird conditions? In medical colleges, they want Hindi to be the medium of education. Now, supposing somebody from the Northeast goes, supposing somebody from Nagaland goes, and you all are so good at English, yes? So if you have to go there and study, can you imagine what kind of pressure it would be? Friends, what about Pathan? We must talk about Pathan. Yes, I will speak in Nagamese. I'm trying to practice it so that I can speak a little more in Nagamese. And I definitely want to do that. But yes, my dear friends, what about Pathan? You know, in Pathan, Mantu Konyak, you're saying that, ma'am, whatever you said is absolutely true, but the larger problem is rampant corruption and incompetent government under present government. Central schemes, MSMEs has never been implemented holistically in our state. Many educated Naga youths are unemployed today due to lack of jobs in private sectors. Many MLAs and ministers are money-minded. They don't do much for growth and development of the state. Hope next government works for the people. Do you think the same government, if it comes back to power, they will work for anybody? Because it is time for change, friends, and it is the people who decide. People are the owners of a democracy. You have to own up the democracy. You have to take it into your hands. And you have to say that, yes, whoever we choose will have to be accountable now. It is, it is not leaders who make voters. It is voters who make leaders. It is followers who make leaders. Leaders don't become followers. Kagura is asking me, how old are you? I am, much older than you, Kagura. For me, all of you are like my children, youngsters. And of course, there are very senior people who've been watching my videos, and I'm so grateful to them for encouraging me and telling me that I'm doing the right thing, because I am doing it. I feel for you. And I hope you can make out that I feel for you. It's not because I'm here that I'm saying this. Francis Yanthan, yes, I know, but it can't be no matter which government. For 20 years, Congress has been out of power, so you really can't say that, It is actually the NDPP right now. Yes, so we will have to blame them, whether we like it or not. Uri Nashimre, how are you? Yes, bhoy na khabi, awaz uthabi. Tomorrow I will try to make sure that I speak a little bit in Nagamese, but it will take me time because I've been here for only 3-4 days. So I'm trying to learn it. It's too little time to be able to do it. Another 5-7 days, I hope I will be able to. And you all must help me too. So I am going to log off today, but I want you to stay with these questions in your mind. And I am going to be sharing a video very soon of a mall. You know what, friends? You will love it. Hi, Ato, how are you? Yes, the idea of India of the Congress far outweighs the idea of India of the BJP. Thank you for the zeal with which you're trying to enlighten the electorate. And I hope I can make a difference. Yes, India is its people. India is its federalism. India is the identity of each community, each religion, each state, each tribe. Every tribe is respected by every congressperson. For Congress, every tribe is important. For Congress, every individual is important. For Congress, every person's individuality brings to India that is ours, yours and mine, positivity, hope, love, brotherhood. And that's how India becomes what it is. India is what it is. Of course, BJP is out to destroy it, but we have to fight it. Manto Konyak says, huge admirer of Iron Lady Indira Gandhi and a big fan of Rahul Gandhi ji. Rahul Gandhi ji. And what a great leader he is. KD Naga, WWC. Yes, Nagaland will change only if the people change the CM of Nagaland. Imchan says, please expose on Nagaland High Court, which is at Kohima. Very soon I will actually go on the ground and check out what has happened over there. Also the medical college at Kohima. And this government, whatever it has done, is almost criminal. So I want you to know that there's a shopping complex and parking plaza at Forest Colony in Dimapur, and it has been built at a huge cost. I will be putting up that video in another hour or so, and you must take a look at it, friends, and you will come to know how much of corruption is going on. Because if there is a huge shopping complex and parking plaza which has been constructed at a cost of 43 crore rupees, it is a waste of your money. It is your money. That's why you need to speak up. You have to understand that take money. If somebody is giving you money, take the money, but vote for that person who you want to vote for. Don't be under any obligation. These people think that if they've given you the money, you have to be under their obligation. Take money from them. Take money from the NDPP, the BJP, whoever comes to you to give money. But vote for the Congress. Vote for the right candidate. If there is in a particular area, you have an independent candidate who's very, very good, and there is no Congress candidate over there, go for him. But don't vote for the NDPP. Don't vote for any of these parties which are going to be tilted towards the BJP. Because what is this BJP thing that they're doing? I really don't understand how people in Nagaland work in the BJP. Really crazy. Yes, WWC says, please try to win at least one seat. Why only one seat? Let's work for every seat that you have a Congress candidate on. And if you and I put all our energies together, and I believe in energy, if we focus our energy towards the right thing, if we focus our energies for the right thing, towards the right thing, and it will happen. It will happen. Believe me, it will happen. And for that, I need you all to be there. I need you all to realize your potential. I need you to remember that it is not about one vote. It is about a vote. And that vote is very important, because you might have just one, and there can be a whole lot of ones, and they can come together and make, one can turn into 11. One can turn into 111. One can turn into 1111. And one can turn into 11111, and so on. So I just hope that you will look into this and check out my video about this shopping complex and parking plaza at Forest Colony in Dimapur. WWC says that I have the same vibe as Harshad Dingwan. So I hope that I have taken up an issue which is close to your heart. I hope that I am able to voice what you want to say. Sometimes, we become hesitant to speak because when you have an opposition less assembly, I do understand. Yes, very nice. Triple Ace is saying that we should have. I should get somebody local. Come forward, all of you. I want you to come forward and let's do it. There's no point in being keyboard warriors. Somebody said no. People here are keyboard warriors. Let's come out. Yes, I will visit Manipur also next time. Urin, Ashimre. Definitely, I really do want to go there. And I really like your Manipuri rice also. I love the Manipuri dance also. I love the clothes also. I love the clothes in Nagaland also. And I am trying to get hold of some of your dresses, but I'm waiting for a little time because I'm trying to learn also. I'm trying to go to various places also. VR Sumi Kapo says, big fan. Thank you so much. And there is this one thing, and in Dimapur, I've seen one more thing. I have come across in the new market a flyover which which has been turned into a parking lot and shopping complex, but the shopping complex does not seem to have any shops over there, does not seem to have anything happening over there. These are things which waste our money, and that is why it is very, very important to speak up. So today I am going to log off here, my dear friends, but you need to speak up. You need to ask Neiphiu Rio about all the things that are happening in the state today, the state of affairs in the state, and what happened to his promise of election for solution. What happened when he said change is coming? When change came, nothing happened. BJP kept saying election for solution and they got so many seats. This time beware, because the BJP is the mouthpiece, or rather the political wing of the RSS. The RSS's agenda is something that I don't need to tell you. They hate everybody other than themselves. They don't like their own religion also. Their religion is God knows what, because they are only busy spreading hatred and dividing people. So beware of the BJP, beware of them, beware of anybody who is close to Neiphiu Rio, because Neiphiu Rio had actually tried to book somebody, a press guy, a media guy, and then I believe he struck a compromise somewhere, and that particular media person has after that not really reported anything much against Neiphiu Rio. So that means they are using their power, and that is what they are doing to you. They're using their power to suppress you. And do not be subdued, because if you are subdued, you're only playing into their hands. No. Congress ase, upay ase. And you have to speak up. Awaz uthabi, bhoy na khabi. Money might be there to lure people, but what are we there to talk to people for? We need to talk to people. We need to make people aware. We can't give up. Imchin, yes, I haven't yet gone there, but yes, I will be going there. But I want you to remember that you cannot be scared. Boy na khabi, boy na khabi, boy na khabi. I will log off for now, but this video must go viral. We must make sure that people become aware of their rights as citizens. They should be made aware that there should never be a government which has no opposition. There should be no assembly with just everybody in the government, because that's not how people's issues are raised, and that is why people's issues are not being raised. I'm also trying to get across to self-help groups, to Anganwadis, to Asha workers, to government employees, to students, to young sports persons, to artists, to farmers, and those who are working as social activists, YouTubers. I want to talk to you. Come and meet me. I want to make videos about you. If I can provide you with any platform, if I can raise the issues that might be of concern to you, come and tell me so that I can talk about it. I can raise your issues. That doesn't mean that you have to come on camera. No, that's not required. If you're not comfortable, I will not ask you to make a video. But if there is something that you want to make a video about, do send it to me. I'm going to show you a primary school also, where the primary school is in a strange place. You'll see it and you'll understand what I mean. So I'll log off for now, my dear friends, and tomorrow we will meet at the same time. Just in case I get a little late, please understand it's either the power supply disruption or there might be a meeting. No, but there are no meetings which happen at 9 o'clock. So I will see you again tomorrow. Goodbye for now. Do share this video. Have an interaction with Meshen Lokat. Can you just message me who he is so that I can come and meet him? I would like to meet him, and definitely if you tell me, I will contact him. I need the number also. उम्मीद और अपेक्षा है कि कांग्रेस सरकार आए नागालैंड में ताकि विकास और परिवर्तन हो. हाउ नाइस. सच में हमारे स्टेट में बदलाव चाहिए. स्टेट बहुत बेचारा हो गया जब दूसरी स्टेट से कंपेयर करने से. एब्सोल्युटली. महेंद्र माहेराना, looted all around. I feel really sorry when I see these messages. So I'll log off for now. Share this video, subscribe to my channel, encourage more people to subscribe to my channel so that more people can watch our videos and share it. Go on sharing it till we reach every person in Nagaland, every person who watches YouTube videos, every person who watches Facebook Live, because right now this live is going live even on Facebook. So do share it, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Goodbye for now. See you soon. That is tomorrow. Bye.